Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Brooke and you're at the Pink Frog. Today I'm going to bring my May makes. I'm going to start off with a bang really quickly. I've started off with one of the more popular tops that is going around on YouTube and in stores right now, which is the MCalls M7723. It's a trend. It's a trendy top. And it's the bell sleeve one, and it's this one. I really love, because from the 70s and the 70s and even part of the 80s, this was like a popular thing. Not necessarily the square top part, but the bell sleeves was like really kind of, the gypsy look was really big in the 70s. And so this is kind of like a modern take on a 70s kind of style, or more 70s than 60s. I really, really love this top. It's very, very easy to make. You make a square for the front, and you basically make a square for the back, and you have some darts on the side. Very simple. The only thing that was hard, it wasn't even hard, it frightened the heck out of me, and I'll explain why. Despite my midsection, I'm got very, very, very thin wrists. My wrist is this big. Okay, so when I wanted to make this top, you have 3 tiers. So I've done, the one I did was this one with the 3 tiers. So when I got to the third bell sleeve, the third tier, I took out the pattern, and I'm going to back up because this is huge. This is the third bell sleeve right here. Now this is only half of the third bell sleeve. Only half. This is half of it. That means that you put this on the fold and you open it up and you get a skater skirt, basically. The truth, honest to God, the truth. And I'm like, how in the world am I going to fit this on my wrist? This is crazy. But I did it because I said one of my New Year's resolutions was I was going to follow my instructions all the way through. And again, if I didn't like it, I could pick it and take it off. So I'm going to show you guys the result. This is the top. I don't even think I need the chair to stand on. This is the bell sleeves. You can see they're very belly. I think they're really super cute though. But they are big. They're huge. And I've paired them with a little pair of peachy pants. But the only thing that I didn't like about this, and I'm going to turn around and I've got to fix, is the back. The collar in the back doesn't look, it buckles. I've got to fix that. It should pretty much have a zipper. It doesn't. But you can see these sleeves are huge. But I think that it looks appropriate. You could like do a dance. But they're huge. And I think, I was thinking to myself, like I said, if I didn't like them, I might take them off. They're huge, though. They're ginormous. And again, if you don't use that pattern, you can always use the sleeve, the last bell sleeve, as a skater skirt. Not kidding. Not kidding at all, because it comes out to be the first panel of a skater skirt. It's crazy. But it looks pretty cool. I think that the taller the person you are, the better off this is going to look. I hope I can rock it. I think I can. I think it looks pretty darn cool. Unless somebody comes up to me and says, "Dear God, where did you get those sleeves?" I'm just going to be like, okay. Nobody better say that to me. Just saying. Anyway, so this is, again, the MCalls M7723. Simple, straightforward, easy to make. Not hard at all. Little intimidating. You don't like the big sleeves. You've got several different versions on here not to make them. And then, again, you've got, I'm just going to show you the line drawings on the back. You've got all kinds of options on the back. You can do it with, I'm not a big fan of the chopped sleeve that's going around right now. It doesn't mean I won't change my mind in a couple of days from now, but I just don't like it on everything. And everywhere you go, it's on t-shirts and tops, and it just kind of is getting redundant. I think it's cute. I think like this one is cute because it's got the ruffle and it's got all the cute details on it. I think that's cute. I don't know, you see it on absolutely everything. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. But having said that, I'm going to bring you my next make. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back again. Hello. The next pattern that I'm doing is one that I got off of Etsy, which I fell in love with. It's so cute. This is a simplicity pattern. It's sold for 50 cents. It was the 2992. The one that I did is this one right here. Although I did not do like all the details, the jacket and everything, but oh my gosh, it's so cute. Now, one thing I have to say before I even start this is the pattern instructions inside here and the way that the pattern is patterns that we get now have the least amount of information on them. And I've heard conflicting stories. But on this one, there are so many details on here that make this pattern so simple and so easy to understand. They like miss nothing. They wrote it. I tell everybody, I'm like, if you're going to make a pattern, make it for a fourth grader, because I'm a fourth grader. Seriously, this is written for a fourth grader. That's kind of an insult to fourth graders. I'm sorry. Fourth graders are brilliant, genius. If you're a fourth grader out there, you're a genius person. But I'm not a fourth grader. And things are made easier for fourth graders to understand. Please do not be offended. Anyway, getting back to the pattern, it's written for somebody who has problems reading instructions. It's great. So I'm just going to show you. I love this dress. I'm so thrilled. It's my strawberry dress. I love this dress. I'm sorry, I don't mean to scream, but this is such a joy. Let me give it a spin. Woohoo! Oh, I love this dress. I put patch pockets on the front, and I want to go skipping through a meadow and collect some strawberries. Here, let me share back. I'll give it a good spin. Ready? Really super cute. Love it. I'm going to just come in for some of the details. Really super cute. I love this. This is going to be my go-to pattern from now on. I just absolutely love it. It's so simple. If you can get this pattern, this is a Mrs. Size 12 Bust 32 for a junior, but it's just absolutely adorable. And I can't tell you how great. And this was a unfactory. It was cut, but it was cut on the outside, so there wasn't any. But the instructions on here, I don't know if you can see, are really super detailed. I mean, and you can see the instructions, and it tells you everything you need to know. On the pattern pieces we get today, no wonder we're so confused. It's so frustrating. The thing that's cool about this also is the fact that this is an extremely old, well, I shouldn't say extremely old because somebody will be offended because it was made in the 50s. This is an older pattern for an older generation, but the instructions inside are all yellow. They've never been used, but they're like all yellow, which I think is kind of cool. And when I opened this, I did it, and I was like, oh, it was like holding something that was an antique. Again, please do not be offended if you were born in the 50s. I don't mean that the way it sounds. I'm sorry if you're offended. Please don't be offended. But inside, the pattern pieces are as bright as the day is long. They're you can read everything on here. They're really, really super cute. I loved making this pattern. I wasn't intimidated at all because everything is detailed on these. That, anybody can read them. I love it. I think it's a great pattern. If you can get a copy of it, Etsy has like a bajillion patterns out there, and there are people who specifically, excuse me, will take a pattern and they will make a copy of it, I guess, and they'll send you the copy of the pattern, but they won't send you the genuine pattern. So you can get patterns over and over again that will never, let's say this, oh God forbid this got destroyed in a fire or something, it was like the last pattern of its kind on earth, that would really kind of suck because that's history. And so it's, if you can make a copy of it, and a lot of people do that. I know Kittenish Behavior takes her pattern pieces and she copies them, which I think is a brilliant idea. But those are, I'm like chattering on and on and on. I'm gushing, I just love this, it's so cute. I love the patch pockets. Now there weren't patch pockets on the actual dress, but I decided to do patch pockets because, like I said, I just want to go skipping through a meadow and go and have a basket and go collect some strawberries or apples or something. But those are the only two things. Those aren't the only two things that I've made for the month of May. I've got a ballet top that I'm working on that hasn't been finished yet. It's just, we've had a lot of rain here in Chicago and my yard looks like a jungle, which is okay. I don't mind that, but the lawn definitely needs cutting. There are things that I've had to do. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this pattern review. I hope that you guys have a great day and do some fun sewing. I hope you like what you see and have an amazing day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.